Hey everyone, welcome back to Sumo Bundle. Today I have something super exciting to share with you, a powerful automation that will transform the way you work with images. Imagine this. You hover your mouse over any image on a web page, and instantly the image is downloaded, and a similar version is generated using Ideogram. Sounds like magic, right? It's all made possible with a clever combination of a Chrome extension, make.com, and Airtable. And the best part? You can find and download this automation and Chrome extension exclusively within the Skool Automation Tribe community. If you're part of the tribe, you'll have access to everything you need to get started. You can download this automation along with many others. Just click on Classroom and then on Blueprints to get started. The price for joining the Skool Automation Tribe community will increase soon, so this is your chance to apply now and secure your spot in a community filled with incredible automations and opportunities. If you're not interested in joining the community, no worries. Just watch this video until the end, and you'll learn how to recreate the automation and Chrome extension yourself. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how it works and show you a live example in action. So, stay tuned and let's dive into this awesome automation. Now, let me show you how to set up and use this powerful Chrome extension. Just follow these simple steps. Import the Airtable base. Inside the Skool Automation Tribe community, you'll find a link to an Airtable base. Click the Copy Base button in the top left corner to import the base into your Airtable account. Set up in make.com. Open make.com, create a new automation, and click the three dots at the bottom of the screen. Select Import Blueprint and upload the JSON file you downloaded from the community. Generate a webhook. After importing, click on the first module and generate a webhook. Save this webhook URL as you'll need it for the next step. Next, set up all the modules and configure them with your account details. Don't worry, I'll show you these steps in more detail later in the tutorial, right after you see a demo. Edit the Chrome extension. Download the extension to your computer, then open the content.js file. Replace the placeholder webhook URL with the one you just generated. Load the extension in Chrome. Go to Chrome Extensions, enable Developer Mode, and click Load Unpacked. Select the extension folder you downloaded from the community and load it. Pin the extension. Don't forget to pin the extension to your Chrome toolbar for quick access. It'll make using it so much easier. Once everything is set up, you're ready to hover over any image and watch the magic happen. Now let me show you how this extension works. In the top right corner of your browser, you'll find the extension icon. Activate it by checking the Enable Extension box. You'll notice the extension has three settings: aspect ratio, model, and style type. For this example, I'll use an aspect ratio of 16:9, the default V2 model, and set the style to auto. A quick note: if you choose a different style, there's a chance the images might not generate, and you could encounter errors. This happens because certain styles aren't compatible with all models and aspect ratios. That's why I recommend carefully reading the documentation from Ideogram, or better yet, leaving the style set to auto to avoid any issues. After enabling the extension, head over to a site like Adobe Stock and search for an image. This extension works on almost any website. Soon, I'll release another extension that lets you add any image to a folder in Google Drive, and within seconds, you'll have an AI-generated version placed right next to it. For now, after enabling the extension, find the image you want, and if the blue icon doesn't appear immediately, refresh the page. Once refreshed, you'll see a small blue icon above the image. Clicking on it will trigger the automation. Here's what happens next. The initial image is copied to your Airtable file, along with the aspect ratio, model, and style settings from the extension. Using OpenAI Vision, an image prompt will be generated based on the original image. That prompt will then be sent to Ideogram's API to create a new AI-generated image. The new image will be uploaded to Google Drive, and Airtable will be updated with all the details, including the generated image. It's a seamless process that brings powerful automation right to your fingertips. Now let me show you some of the other images generated using this method. First, I'll click into Airtable to show you the original image of this dog, followed by the generated image of another dog, a Shiba Inu. Next, we have an image of a robot. Here's the original robot, and then its cloned version created using the automation. Moving on, take a look at this image of a coconut. Notice how the original has a wide aspect ratio, but I wanted the generated version to have a vertical aspect ratio. Similarly, I found this image of a girl eating a watermelon. My goal was to create a vertical version of the image. Look at the before and after to see the transformation. With this automation, you can instantly generate images. Perfect if you don't have the budget to purchase the original or need something similar. It's a simple and powerful way to create custom image copies effortlessly. Now let me show you how to set up this automation step by step. We start with a table in Airtable. You'll need to create a table with the following columns. Image URL. This column should be of type URL. Image. This is an attachment column. Aspect ratio, model, and style type. These should all be set as single-line text columns. Image prompt. This column should be set to long text. Final image. Another column of type attachment. Final image URL. This should be a URL column. With these columns in place, your Airtable table will be ready to handle the automation process. Let's continue the tutorial and go step by step through the modules in Make.com for this automation. Webhook module. Start with the webhook module. Generate a unique link and save it, as you'll need to add it to the content.js file later. Create a record, Airtable. Use the Create a Record module from Airtable. On the screen, you can see the exact settings I've configured for this step. HTTP request. Get a file ad to download the image sent by the Chrome extension. This step ensures we have the image locally in the automation. Upload the file, Google Drive. Use the Upload the File module to save the image to a specific location in Google Drive. In my case, I've created a folder called Automation/Ideogram. Get a Share link, Google Drive. Next, use the Get a Share link module from Google Drive. This module will take the uploaded image and generate a shareable link, which will later be sent to OpenAI Vision. In this step, use the web content link from the previous Google Drive module as the input for the image. Set the model to GPT-4 Vision and the tokens to 7,000. The prompt used for analyzing the image is displayed on the screen. This module scans the image and generates a prompt, which will be passed to Ideogram. Update a record, Airtable. Use the Update a Record module in Airtable to save the following: the initial image link, the prompt generated by OpenAI for future reference. I've also added 2 sleep modules in the automation to allow time for Airtable to update the records and avoid errors. Make a request, Ideogram API. Use the Make a Request module for the Ideogram API. Get the API URL and API key from the API docs page on the Ideogram website. Note, you'll need to deposit at least $20 into your Ideogram account to activate the API. Configure the settings as follows: body type, row; content type, application/JSON. Paste the API code from the Ideogram docs. This module sends the prompt to Ideogram, which generates a new image. HTTP request. Get a file after Ideogram generates the image. Use the Get a File module to download the newly created image. Upload the new image to Google Drive using the Upload a File module. Make sure to select the correct folder. In my case, I've created a structure, automation/ideogram/results. Get a share link, Google Drive. Add another Get a Share link module. Use the file ID from the previous Google Drive module. Set the role to reader and the type to anyone. Update the record, Airtable. The final module updates Airtable with the Google Drive link for the new image. The new image generated by Ideogram. This automation seamlessly downloads the original image. generates a prompt via OpenAI Vision, creates a new AI-based image with Ideogram, updates Airtable with all relevant details, including both the original and generated images. In the next section, I'll show you the prompt I used to generate the Chrome extension. Remember, I'm not a programmer and only have basic knowledge of coding. I used this prompt, which you'll see on the screen, and ChatGPT guided me step by step. I followed its instructions, used a text editor to copy the code it provided, and saved the files in a folder. When I encountered an error, I simply pasted the error message back into ChatGPT, and it gave me a solution. After replaying the steps, everything worked perfectly. Don't forget, both this Chrome extension, the Make.com blueprint, and the Airtable base are all available exclusively in the Skool Automation Tribe community. If you found it helpful and would like to support me, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel.